When you picture a Diplodocus, you probably think of its impossibly long neck. For over 100 years, we've known it as a gentle plant-eating giant, but it turns out the most interesting part of this icon might not be its neck at all. What if I told you its most incredible feature and its deadliest weapon was at the other end? How could this supposedly gentle giant create a sonic boom with just a flick of its tail? This is a story of cutting-edge biomechanics and a scientific debate that's still going strong. For a long time, paleontologists thought Diplodocus just dragged its massive tail. We now know they were active land-based animals, and their incredible tail made of over 80 vertebrae was held clear off the ground. At the base, the bones were huge, anchoring massive muscles, but as it tapered, it became a long, thin, and incredibly flexible whip. Scientists realized this wasn't just a counterbalance. It was something more. In 1997, a controversial theory proposed that Diplodocus could crack its tail like a bullwhip. When you crack a whip, the tip breaks the speed of sound, creating a sonic boom. The theory was that Diplodocus did the same, unleashing a deafening crack estimated to be around 200 decibels louder than a cannon. The sound alone could intimidate predators like Allosaurus, and a direct hit would be agonizing. As technology got better, so did the scrutiny. In 2022, a new study using far more powerful computer models put the theory to the test. Researchers built a digital tail over 12 meters long that weighed nearly 1,500 kilograms. When they ran the simulation, the tail's tip reached a top speed of about 74 miles per hour. That's quick, but it's about 10 times slower than the speed of sound. Critically, when they forced the model to go supersonic, it broke. The stress on the bones and soft tissues would have torn the tail to shreds, proving a real sonic boom was physically impossible. So is the idea of a weaponized tail dead? Not a chance. While the 2022 study argues against a supersonic crack, it confirms the tail was a formidable weapon. A 1,500 kilogram tail swinging at 74 miles per hour would deliver a devastating blow, more than enough to convince a predator to find an easier meal. The tail was a brutal defensive tool. The story of the Diplodocus's tail is a perfect example of how science is a living conversation, where ideas are constantly challenged and refined. If you find these scientific showdowns as fascinating as we do, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the prehistoric world. What other dinosaur mysteries should we tackle? Let us know in the comments. While Diplodocus may not have wielded a literal supersonic whip, it was armed with something just as effective, a powerful dynamic weapon that demanded respect. It's a great reminder that even the dinosaurs we think we know best still have secrets. The gentle giants of our imagination were far more complex, capable, and dangerous than we ever gave them credit for.